Okay, where is he? Where'd he go? Oh man.
Just felt a drop.
Oh good, there he is. He's keeping up. Yeah, I just met this guy about an hour ago by chance on the trail side. You see, I just got done finishing the Murray Lake Trail for the first time this season and thought, well, maybe I'll squeeze in torn shirt while the weather holds out. And there he was. And he wanted to tag along. I said, okay, but you better be moving fast because you don't want to be out here when the weather turns.
Did you just start mountain biking last year?
I moved in the area.
It got addicting, didn't it?
I moved.
Take it.
All right.
So, you know that creepy feeling you get when you're alone in kind of a dark and spooky place, and it feels good to have the company of just anybody? Well, with the weather moving in, I didn't think it was a good idea for either one of us to be riding alone, particularly myself. And to be honest with you, it felt good to have a riding companion for once. But I had to keep reminding him, there is a storm front moving in. Okay, so I'm trying to encourage this guy that now's not the time to stop and smell the white pine needles.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Oh, no!
And that downed tree just validated my sense of urgency to get off this trail. So, I took point to set the pace. A couple times I had to double back just to check up on him, make sure he was still with me. Now, he might have been a little annoyed by this, thinking that I was looking after him, but quite honestly, folks, I had a bad feeling about this trip. I mean, I was enjoying the first ride of spring. Something was going down, and I was more worried about myself than him. So, well, I took 5 and gave him a big head start. I got on the trail myself. Maybe I gave him too big of a head start because before long I'd lost him. I don't know where he went. There's several access trails that lead to local roads, and he did say he lived by. So now this meant that I was on my own, and I had about 4 more miles to cover.
What the fluff? So not good.
Lobo 1 is down. Lobo 1 is down. Folks, look away if you can't stand the sight. But yes, there is a small twig that has interwoven itself in the rear derailleur, bending it all to heck. And I'm trying to get it back into place just enough to give me 1 or 2 gears. It's going to make it back to the trailhead for me. Well, I cautiously limped Lobo 1 the last mile and a half back to the trailhead. The trail increasingly got slick, and I increasingly got soaked to the bone. Final tally at the end of this ride, Lobo 1 suffering a flat tire, needs a new rear derailleur. Going to spend some time in the bike shop. If anybody's interested, if you want to get your name on the credits of the next video, we'll take donations to get her out of Hawk. Later.